This is the Godox Octa-150. This is a very large octabox. It's about 5 feet in diameter. The characteristics of it are interesting. It's actually quite shallow for how wide the octabox is, and we'll see what that means for the light output in a minute. But here you can see me opening it up. Most soft boxes I can open just with my hands on both sides. This I have to use the zipper on the side to open this properly. Once it's opened and those rods are locked into place on the center rod, I can go ahead and put it on my Godox S2 bracket that I have here with an AD200 inside. That's what I had convenient to test with this. I will mostly use this on my AD400 Pro. You can see here the metal rods on the outer part of the octabox are connected to the inner part, all metal, all riveted, decent quality. There are some little stretchy bits with buttons on it that hold the inner liner in place. You can see me here at I don't know if this is 2.5x speed putting the inner liner in. You can see the very center has a double thick material. This is to keep from getting bright spots in the center. The outer layer is held in place by Velcro, which also holds the grid in place. The grid end, there's actually a metal reflector dish if you just wanted to use this like a super large beauty dish. I would not recommend using that reflector dish with these layers of diffusion installed. Here you can see just a look from the side with the layers installed, and here you can see I'm taking pictures with my Canon R50. The inner diffusion layer actually is a little bit brighter than the outer layer. If you look at the very rim, it's slightly dimmer. This is a picture with only a single layer of diffusion, and you actually get the inverse effect with only the outer diffusion layer. The middle of this softbox is quite dimmer than the rest of it. And then you can see in this image, we have only the outer layer of diffusion. I actually have the inner layer kind of laying off on the left side there, and the center metal beauty dish is installed here, making the center very dark. I'd really only recommend using that dish if you're using no diffusion and you're just getting the raw light off of the silver backing, more like a big beauty dish. Installing the grid goes right over top of the outer layer, right over top of the outer diffuser. And here I'm doing this at, I think, 3x speed, not particularly difficult to install. One downside is that while you can fold down this softbox with the inner and outer diffusers installed, this will not store in the bag with that grid on there. It just makes too much material at the end, and it will not fit in the bag with the grid installed. So you can fold this up with both the inner and outer diffusers though in place.
All right, so we are at my studio and we are checking out the Godox Octa-Box 150. So that's about 59 inches, 60 inches. So it's pretty huge. I already opened it up. It's actually really big. That's what she said. So let me take this out really quick. Okay, so we do get a grid. Got that. We get a metal reflector. And we get the actual diffuser. And and then we get the big diffuser, and then we get the mini diffuser that goes inside, so you can double diffuse it. So this is it right here. Let's open it up. So these are very easy to open, like that. It just opens up, and then you just take this and you just push it down. I kind of gotta use two hands. Hold on, let me see. It's very big, so you kind of gotta lean over it. But just take that, push it down, and there we go. This thing is huge. The thing basically takes up my whole floor. I think that's what, 8 feet, something like that. So this is pretty huge. Yeah, so I will pause it and I will put it on a stand and I'll put the diffuser on. I'm not gonna put the other stuff on, I'll just put a regular diffuser on for now. Alright, so here we go. This thing is ridiculously huge. It's really, really big. It's right there from the front. I do have a trigger here. I'm going to trigger it really quick. So there we go. I don't have all the diffusion. I only put the big diffusion on. But yeah, so this thing is humongous. It's going to get you really soft lighting, especially if you use the other diffusers. But yeah, so there you go. Worth the money. Easy to set up. All around good.